The Skybound Promise. Jack lived in a small, quiet cottage with his mother, Eowyn. Since Jack's father had gone away, a heavy shadow of sadness hung over their home. They were very poor, and all they had left was a gentle cow named Bessie. "We must sell her, Jack," Eowyn said softly, her eyes filled with tears as she looked at their empty cupboards. On the way to market, Jack met a mysterious traveler whose cloak seemed to be woven from the night sky itself. "I have no gold for your cow," the traveler whispered, "but I have these." He opened his hand to reveal 5 beans that pulsed with a soft, neon blue light. "These are seeds of a skybound promise, Jack. They hold the power to mend what is broken." Jack, feeling a strange tug in his heart, traded Bessie for the beans. When Jack returned, Eowyn's heart sank. "Beans, Jack? We needed food to survive the winter." In her grief and frustration, she tossed the beans out the window. Jack watched them fall into the dark soil. That night, a deep rumble shook the cottage. Outside, a massive, glowing beanstalk spiraled upward, its leaves humming a melody that sounded like a lullaby from another world. Jack began to climb. He climbed through the morning mist and past the highest birds until he reached a kingdom where the sun never fully set. It was a land of eternal purple twilight. In the distance sat a castle made of glass and clouds. Inside the great hall, Jack didn't find a monster. He found a giantess named Arlena, her face wet with tears that fell like heavy rain. "Who are you, little one?" Arlena asked, her voice like distant thunder. Jack told her his story. Arlena sighed, a sound like the wind in the trees. "We are not the monsters your stories describe," she explained. "A sorcerer cursed our kingdom, freezing time and turning my family into objects." She reached out and gently touched a golden goose sitting on a velvet cushion. "This is my brother, Calum, trapped in a body of cold metal." Suddenly, the ground trembled as Gorlin, Arlena's husband, entered the room. He was a mountain of a man with a beard made of moss and stone. "The beanstalk is a bridge, Jack," Gorlin said solemnly, "but it is also the anchor for the sorcerer's spell. As long as it connects our world to yours, the curse remains. To free us, the bridge must be broken while the magic is at its peak." Arlena picked up a beautiful silver harp from a pedestal. "This is my sister, Lyra," she said. "Take her and Calum. If you cut the beanstalk while we hold the magic from this side, the curse will shatter. But you must hurry. The sorcerer's power is waking." Jack took the harp, which felt warm and hummed with a heartbeat. He knew what he had to do. Jack scrambled down the beanstalk, the silver harp and golden goose tucked into his bag. Above him, the sky turned a fiery orange. Gorlin stood at the very top of the beanstalk, his giant hands glowing with a blinding white light. He was channeling his own life force to stabilize the magic, his face set in a mask of heroic determination as the beanstalk began to thrash like a living thing. Jack reached the bottom and grabbed his axe. "Mother, stand back," he yelled. With a great cry, he swung the axe into the glowing trunk. Sap that looked like liquid stardust sprayed onto the grass. As the final strand broke, a massive boom echoed through the valley. The beanstalk dissolved into a shower of light, and Gorlin's golden magic washed over the garden like a tidal wave. When the light faded, the beanstalk was gone. Standing in the garden was Arlena, but she was no longer alone. Beside her stood a tall man and a woman, Calum and Lyra, finally free from their golden and silver shells. "Gorlin gave his magic to close the rift," Arlena whispered, looking up at the stars where a new constellation in the shape of a giant now shone. "He made sure we found our way home." Eowyn walked into the garden, her face glowing with a peace she hadn't felt in years. She looked at Arlena and realized they both knew the weight of sacrifice and the beauty of a promise kept. She reached out and took the giantess's hand. "You are welcome here," Elowen said. "There is room for all of us in this valley." The cottage was never quiet again. With the giant's help, the farm flourished, and the village became a place of wonder. Jack spent his days listening to Lyra play music that could make the flowers dance and hearing Kaylin tell stories of the kingdom in the clouds. They were a new kind of family, bound by a skybound promise that would never be broken.